Barry was looking for true love and was getting tired of looking for the perfect love until one day, while browsing through a dating site, he saw a description that was like it was written just for him. It was from a beautiful looking girl called Tracy. She wrote, "Looking for a kind man who is interested in romance, food and poetry." Barry smiled, staring into her eyes, feeling himself fall in love with Tracy, even though he had just seen her photograph. What really grabbed his attention was she mentioned the three interests he loved the most, which was romance, food and poetry. He was very disappointed that his ex-wife never appreciated those interests that were so important to him. Over on the other side of town, Tracy opened her email, excited when she saw a reply from the dating site. She read a long, detailed email from Barry, where he expressed his interests and that she had shared the same. She replied, and they had agreed to meet for a date at a restaurant. The night went so well that the next date, Barry cooked Tracy a romantic meal in his home. They enjoyed the meal, and afterwards he said to her, "Tracy, I feel like I'm falling in love with you, and I hope you enjoyed this meal. And since you love the same three things as me, which are romance, food and poetry, that is why I had decided to cook you a meal, and I also wrote you a poem. I hope you like it." He took out a page and read the poem. "Love is like a mutton chop, sometimes cold and sometimes hot. Love is mighty, love is strong, so is mutton left too long." Tracy smiled and said she loved the poem very much and enjoyed the meal so much. Barry smiled, proud of his meal. It felt good cutting into his ex-wife after cooking her and serving her as a mutton chop to Tracy. He wondered should he tell her it was a real person, not an animal, but he had decided not to, and hoped she would appreciate his culinary cannibalism soon. The poem just came to him while preparing his ex-wife for the meal. "Love is like a mutton chop, sometimes cold and sometimes hot. Love is mighty, love is strong, so is mutton left too long." Thanks for watching The Assassin Rapper, and if you want to stay up to date on new content, then please subscribe and be sure to hit the bell to be notified on new content.